2. Well, if it's running, welcome to Spain. This is, I think, Catalunya, just outside of Barcelona. It's quite a nice little town. And as you can see, very Spanish. Thought you'd like a little bit of a neat view here. I've got a bit of an attitude because of the challenges I'm facing with this audio and camera equipment. It's difficult to try to edit things with limited options for equipment because I have to work with what's free, and that presents some challenges. So pardon my lack of enthusiasm. I already recorded like 20 minutes of narrating while I was on a beautiful highway on the coast, and so yeah, no, this is what you get. So anyway, I'll do my best. I'm sure you'll enjoy it anyway. After all, it is Spain, and who doesn't want to look around at an interesting different country, especially via motorcycle or motocicleta. Also, hablo un poco de español, pero no muy bien. Estoy aprendiendo, pero it's been going poorly. So I'm doing my best to try to learn as much as I can, but it's coming along slowly. Also, there are some interesting challenges. Things like the fact that just about nobody here actually speaks English, which it should come as no surprise. It is Spain. But it's not necessarily that it comes as no surprise, because I am very surprised by how much you have to know a language to be able to really communicate with people, even at a basic level. So it's really, it's actually been a great experience. The people here are quite friendly, and I found it especially helpful to start off the conversation with something like "Lo siento, mi español es muy malo," or "es muy malo." I think I got that wrong, but one of those is for things, and one is for people, or something like that. I'm not sure I quite have that down yet because I'm still confusing it. But as long as I apologize ahead of time, like, hey, you know, check out, I'm not 100% speaking your language. I've been well received by just about everyone here, and there are many people who are quick to try to translate for me, so that's been rather helpful. Even people who I've only known for a day or just met that day, they're rather nice. So all in all, I'd say the Spanish people have really impressed me as far as their hospitality. It's kind of interesting, a lot of politics here that introduces a lot of nuance that I would not have expected. The area I'm in right now, and I'm not sure, I'm certain I'm in Catalunya right now, this could be another town, but I am southwest of Barcelona, and this area, Barcelona y Castelldefels, and Castelldefels and Calafels, the Gorda de Calafel, Sitges, they're all coastal cities, and they're all in an area called Catalunya, which is where the Catalan people live, and that is an entirely different language. It is a different culture, and apparently they have been fighting for independence from Spain for quite some time. I'm not sure how long, but enough to make them rather bitter about the fact that they're still part of the Spanish country. So that's become quite an interesting aspect of this whole adventure, because not only am I seeing things written in Spanish, which is already alien enough, but I'm also seeing things written in Catalan, and I don't know the difference, so I'm not sure what I'm learning sometimes. But yeah, it's been interesting. So I'm actually considering, well, I'm trying to get a place down in Valencia so that that's more permanent, something like a long-term rental. Because for one thing, I'm paying through the nose for the place that I've got here because, surprise, surprise, when I landed, my Airbnb was canceled the same day by a non-responsive owner, which was, you know, a mild inconvenience. So, place I booked, yeah, I've been paying a significant amount of money for, and I'm trying my best to abate that cost by finding someplace that's a little more permanent, because for what I'm paying there, I can afford a long-term rental for several months for each month of rent that I'm paying at this spot. But we'll see how that goes. And I've been through the various accounts of the area and prices and that sort of thing. I've been encouraged to look further south, which is why I'm looking at Valencia and Alicante. Those two cities appear to have a pretty decently lower cost of living, and they also apparently, the further south you go, the more violent it really is. It's kind of interesting. The way I've listened to Spanish, there's certainly more of a Spanish accent. They sound a little bit more similar. And you guys will always know. This is a learning experience for me, and I do actually want to learn. Any input is welcome. And yes, I know the safety gear Nazis are going to yell at me for this one. It's fucking hot here sometimes, and I am making a calculated risk. I do still have protection in this, and I am actually looking at getting more gear while I'm here because it's Spain and they sell that here. So I wasn't able to bring everything with me. This is kind of a contact here. All of my equipment. So, that's what I got. But yeah, I'll be picking up. So, all right. So review of the Scenic app complete. This is a complaint of mine about Spain. Check out the location of the light. Like, does this make sense? It doesn't really make sense. It's right here. You have to look up at it, and then as soon as you got to go, you got to look and check the intersection again. Like, you're not looking ahead. I don't know why they do that. Every light is that way. You know what I'm saying?
Zones up toward the front where motorcyclists or bicyclists are allowed to stop
and sit out in front. So if